So hi again, welcome to Nomad Sea Kayaking's YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the Keb layering system, and today I'm adding in one layer to that layering system, which is the High Coast Wind Anorak. You'll notice it's not called the Keb. Okay, so this is the High Coast brand of Fjallraven. High Coast being one of their winter trails that they run in February of every year. But I use this system, this particular jacket, as part of the Keb layering system very, very well. It's a great product. So as you can see at the moment, I'm layered. I've got a uniform jacket on. That's our guide jacket, uniform jacket, and underneath that I've got my own High Coast Wind Anorak, and then underneath that I've got the Keb fleece, the hoodie, which is what we reviewed last time round. Okay, so that's just to show that I am wearing it. It's a great piece of the layering system. So as usual, I'll go through this as quickly as possible. I'll just point out the features, and then I'll run through the benefits of each of those features, okay, used out in the field. So this is a sort of coated cotton. I believe it's a recycled cotton. It's not waterproof, all right. So I believe on the website they do talk about it being water resistant. It's not water resistant. With all due respect to Fjallraven, if you in the rain, even a light rain, 2 minutes and you're going to get drenched from the shoulders down, on the arms, you will get wet. So do not wear this in the rain unless you've got a proper waterproof jacket over the top. What this does is it primarily breaks the wind. That's what it does. It breaks the wind, it takes the wind chill off, and it just gives you an extra layer over your warm fleecy layer like the Keb hoodie. So on a windy day like today, you'll probably notice it's really blustery. We've tried to find a little corner where we've got a bit of shelter, but the wind's pushing probably about a force 7, force 8. That's somewhere in about 30 to 40 knots of wind. So it's very blustery today, and this is perfect for that kind of day. So this is what I use on the trail. It's a nice sort of earthy color, a little bit light for my liking, but nevertheless it's an earthy color. It's got the usual Fjallraven little leather tab, which is quite usual. Other than that, the pull tabs are just a very light paracord. There's no leather pull tabs on it, okay, but that is fine. It's not a problem at all. Starting at the top, you've got a hood. It's not elasticated, but it does have a tensioning system at the top over here, so that you can pull the hood up and tension it down around your face, so you get a nice close fit. Standard sort of chest zip only goes down about a third of the way down the jacket, because it's an anorak. It's something that you have to put over the top of your head, okay? Then you've got your kangaroo pocket in the center. This is what I would call a traditional anorak. They're quite difficult to find actually, but nowadays when you buy these anoraks, they're very, very fancy. They've got all sorts of different features and hoods and fancy stuff on it. This is a traditional kind of Norwegian skiing anorak that they used to use 40, 50, 60 years ago in the day. So over here you've got a chest kangaroo pocket, and it's vented, okay, so it's just got this mesh on the inside, plenty of space to carry stuff, and you can see how far across it goes. You can see the points of my tips of my fingers there. So it's probably almost a foot across and about 6 inches in height. Plenty of room. Nice long sleeves, extra long because you've got thumb hooks so that you can pull it over your thumb to give your hand a bit of protection. It's not something I always use a lot, only because I forget that it's there, but on the occasion that I have used it, it's been absolutely brilliant. So it's a real little savior there. And also what it does is it covers over your cuff. So if you've got your thermals on like I have there, and my hoodie, it'll just cover that end as well, and just keep the wind off my cuffs, so I don't get wind going up my cuffs. Okay, down at the bottom it has a standard hem. It's not elasticated, but it does have a tensioning system at the bottom here, a little lanyard, and again it's this quick tensioning system. So if you are in bad weather, all you got to do, if you've got a gloved hand, you just put your finger in there and you just give it a pull and it tensions it up. Loosening it again, you just press the little toggle and it all loosens back up again. Okay, so very simple system to use. Those are the basic features. It's got the little Swedish flag at the back, which is quite unique to Fjallraven. Quite a nice little feature as well. It does stand out and it's quite nice. Okay, so those are the basic features of the item. Let me show you how the features work and the benefits of these features. So what I'll do is I'll quickly remove my uniform jacket, which is now going to jam up on me. See, this is what happens when you don't use Fjallraven jackets or your uniform. They jam up.
We'd be happy to though.
We'd be very happy to. Fjallraven won't sponsor us though. Okay, so this is my own personal wind, high coast wind anorak. Now the reason I bought one for myself was because the one that I wear out in the field, you wear it in the field all the time. I started wearing it around the office and around work, loading boats and that sort of thing, and that's great, it can do that, but the problem then is that you just wear the product out. So I have two, one that I can wear for sort of casual wear and when I'm around the office, and then the other one I use when I'm loading boats and working around the yard, or I'm out hiking, okay, or out in the mountains. We're up in Sweden again in the snow in February for the high coast, and I will be using my wind anorak. So this is the lime green, okay, lime green. When you look at it on the website you think, woo, bit of a bright color. Actually it's quite nice, it's not too bright. With brown it goes really, really well. Usually, you know, if you're outdoors you're using earthy colors, and as a casual wear it's actually a really nice color. So I quite like it, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. There is a blue which is very, very difficult to get hold of. I think it's very popular. I think the blue is going to be a very, very nice color as well, but again, very popular, very difficult to get hold of. So features and benefits. The benefit of the thumb cuffs, I can pull them down, they've got nice long sleeves, and I can put my thumbs through, and you can see there, no restrictions at all, okay? Nice size. By the way, this is a size large, not extra large, large. I'm quite a chunky guy. I've got a big chest, like a 44-inch chest, fairly wide in the shoulders, reasonably, for my age I suppose, I'm reasonably trim around the waist, but I'm kind of chunky. So being a chunky monkey, a large fits me beautifully. It's just a nice fit. It just covers the backside over here, which is, Fjallraven have a habit of doing this, covering the arse, which is really, really handy, okay? So a nice fit in a large, right? So nice long sleeves, no restrictions, good free movement. Got the leather tab up there, kangaroo pocket. Sometimes, as with all of these jackets that you saw just now, I took my uniform jacket off, the zip will jam. It's got nothing to do with the quality of the zips, it's just that the material will jam in the zip. Anybody that uses this stuff will know that, so don't worry too much. Just take your time when you open these zips up. You open it up and you've got a nice kangaroo pocket. Now, yeah, I've got my dog bag in it, my doggy bag. But it's handy for putting stuff in. The problem is it sort of starts to sit out here, okay? But to put a map or compass in, or chocolate bar, or your gloves, it's very, very handy. And you can use it whilst you've got a rucksack on with a chest strap, okay? It is possible to use it, all right? One thing to note, no hand pockets. No hand pockets, and the reason for that is because this is designed to be used as part of a layering system, the Keb layering system in this case, with a rucksack. So when you've got your rucksack on, you've got your hip belt on, there's nowhere to put your pockets, put your hands, okay? Usually if you've got your Keb jacket and outer layer over the top of this, you've got vents down the side and you can put your hands inside on top of this, and that'll shelter your hands. But you have gloves on anyway if it's that cold. So no hand pockets here. This is a technical, functional garment. This is not a fashion item, okay? Having said that, it does work very well as a kind of fashion item. So in summertime, when I'm in a pair of boardies on a hot summer's day, a little wind comes up, this is what I put over the top of my t-shirt. It's just really, really comfortable, and it just breaks the wind. And even the little hood, just throwing the hood up as well, just takes it off your ears. So it's a really nice garment to wear, pair of boardies, flip-flops, and it kind of then does become not a fashion item. I'm using maybe the wrong term, but you know what I mean. It's a bit of outdoor gear that you can wear about town, going down to the shops, walking the dog, and it looks quite nice. But it is a technical, functional garment, okay? So kangaroo pocket. Then we come up to the top here, and you've got this nice chest pocket at the top so that you can get the garment off. All right. What I love about all of the Fjallraven stuff, including this, the High Coast Wind Anorak, is that I can zip it all the way up. You can see I've got my Keb hoodie on, and it's zipped up to the top, protecting my neck. I like to keep my neck warm. And here again, I can do the same thing here. And this, what then this does, is keeps the wind off my hoodie. Okay, so it's an extra layer. It's part of my layering system, and then my outer shell goes over the top. It works beautifully. Then, if I want to use the hood, so if I want to put up my fleece, my Keb fleece hoodie, and then put this over the top, that's how it's going to look. It's just starting to rain, and you can see there now I've got 2 layers of protection. And when I was up in on the FC, on the Classic, I was constantly hiking away. I'd get hot, the wind would come in, I'd put this up, and then I'd get a bit hot, the wind would disappear, and I'd put that down. If I still got hot, I'd then put my, actually I can just put it down because it's elasticated, and I could even then do that and just put that hood up like that. So you've got these options, and keep in mind then you still got an outer layer, so you've got 3 hoods that you can use. You've got your outer layer Keb jacket, you've got your High Coast Wind Anorak, and it's not elasticated, so if you want to take it down you've got to unzip it, and then of course you've got your Keb, which is elasticated. Okay, so for me I found that was fantastic, having that flexibility of being able to move from one system to the other and regulate my body heat, and also my moisture, being able to release moisture where I needed to. I have, just so that you know, I've got the Keb fleece hat on. Brilliant. I used up in the FC, I used the merino beanie. The brand is Armadillo, and I've had one for paddling for years. Very, very warm, but very light. And so to set up my tent, I'd put that on. I'll still get a bit cold. This is a lot thicker. It is part of the Keb brand. It's close fitting, as you can see. It has a wool and a polyester mix so that it does breathe, but at the same time it keeps you nice and warm. So that's just so that you know that's what I'm wearing today, and I'm wearing it. I think it's navy blue or grey. Actually, it's the grey one. Okay. I wanted the olive, but you couldn't get the olive. They're very, very difficult to get hold of. But it's a really, really warm hat. So brilliant. Back to this. The hood system, brilliant. And I think enough said on that. All I would say is you've got the tensioning system. You can see there's a little bit of, it's a little bit flappy. And if I come down here, there is the tensioner. So if I pull those down, I've got the tension on both sides. And all I've got to do is just pull that tensioner, and that pulls the hood down. Okay, and it brings it in nice and close to the face. Okay, so a nice easy tensioning system. Again, I've never used the tensioning system, to be honest. I just find these things fiddly, but that's a personal choice. I don't think that's down to the garment or the design. I just think that's just me. I don't use the tension. I'll put the hood up and it just works fine. Same sort of system down here. There's a tensioning system down there. There's a toggle, and you simply take that and you just pull that, and that then tightens it up. Okay, again, not something I tend to use unless I've stopped and the wind's really getting up there, but I haven't really used that in the past, but it's there. Okay, so to wrap up, the High Coast Wind Anorak, £150 retail, or I think it's 150 euros. Okay, a lot of money. As with all Fjallraven gear, you pay a lot for the gear. But is it value for money? Yes, it is value for money, I believe. I use my wind anoraks pretty much all the time, all seasons, spring, summer, autumn and winter, because they're just very, very versatile. It's a traditional anorak. It's a lovely garment, and I think what I love about it most of all is its simplicity. It's just a really simple, uncluttered layer. Should you buy one? Yes. My recommendation is buy one. As a matter of fact, if you can, buy 2, because you'll be wearing them a lot. And so you can wear one at home, and you can wear one at work, or when you're hiking and doing your outdoor stuff, you can use one. And if you're going about in your boardies or to the beach, or and yes, we do go to the beach in England, or whatever you're doing in good weather, you can wear it as a casual garment as well. So I'd recommend buy 2. Where to buy them? If you're in the UK, hunt around or actually anywhere in Europe, anywhere in the world, hunt around, look on the internet, because you will get good prices. I think I paid £80 for this one, 80 quid, where they're usually about £135 retail if you buy it direct. And Fjallraven, quite often, what I find surprising is you go on their website, quite often they don't have stock. They don't have stock, or they don't have sizes. I don't know why, they're the main manufacturer, but that seems to be the case. So hunt around. They can be difficult to find. They are quite common, but to try and find your size and the right color can be difficult, particularly the blue. I've been looking for one for a year, couldn't get one. Eventually I managed to pick up this lime green, and I thought actually it's a nice color, I'll go with that. My hands are getting cold now, so I'm actually just putting my hands in just to give me a little bit of wind shelter, so that's brilliant. So hunt around and you should be able to pick. The best price I found one was about £70. I couldn't buy it at the time. £80 for this, and I think I paid a bit more when I originally bought my original, just over £100. So you will find them. Do hunt around. Okay, I hope that helps. For those of you that have left comments, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Any feedback, let us know. I try not to waffle. I try to give you the information you need. I try to tell you what the garment's about. No bullshit, straight down the line, and trying to do it as quickly as I possibly can. Okay, so I'm sort of trying to spew it out. Again, unscripted, unchoreographed, but your feedback is important to us. So give it to us, and we'll try and make adjustments as possible. We're doing this for you guys. Not because we're great people, we're lovely people. We're not. We're doing it because we're also on the other side of that camera, and we buy equipment all the time, and we know how difficult it can be. We want to just give you, share our experience with our garments with you, and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on kayaking equipment. We're doing some stuff on environmental stuff as well. So have a look at our YouTube channels. They're there. There's a lot of stuff going on. Give us a thumbs up. Okay, a lot of people go and they like the videos, but they don't put a thumbs up. So give us a little thumbs up. It's just a click and then move on. And by the way, like I said, we don't get paid for this. So this whole thumbs up thing is just an indication to us to say job well done, and so that other people can see that we're producing hopefully a decent video for you, the viewer. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Nomad out.